Our lecture got pushed back 30 minutes, so let's do a nasal analysis on nose pass. Starting with the skin and soft tissue envelope, there is none, so any structural change we make will be completely visible. I don't have a frontal view, but I can kind of see where the medial canthus probably is, and so I think this adheres to the general rule of fifths pretty well. For rule of thirds, if we consider the whole body to be the head, I guess the upper third is obviously a little bit larger, but I would say proportionally it looks pretty good. We do have a really nice 3/4 view here. I would say the brow tip aesthetic line, I mean, it's pretty straight, but for how masculine the features are, it kind of works. And then I'm going to extrapolate a little bit from this view for the profile view. I don't see any observable dorsal hump. You have a nice straight dorsal line down to the tip. You have a very nice triangular tip defining area. I think this particular patient is a little bit over projected, but it does really work with the angularity of the face. And so if they're going for a slightly more projected masculine nose, I think it definitely works. In terms of the rotation, maybe a little bit over rotated, but they are very short, so they can definitely tolerate this level of rotation. And then I'll extrapolate a little bit for the base view too, but I think that we have a relatively equilateral triangle there. And so overall, I would say, unlike humans where we want to distract away from the nose, or rather that we don't want the nose to be something that people's eyes go to. We want people's eyes to go to your own eyes or other people's eyes. I would say that this patient is kind of on the complete opposite side of the spectrum where the nose is the centerpiece. And so we want to draw attention to it. And for that reason, I would say that this patient has a very appropriately positioned, rotated, projected nose without any obvious deviations or deformities, with a nice tip defining area. And so I don't know that I would recommend that much.